and feel free to speak as you like.
Yeah.
Hello?
That's them walking in.
Action.
All right.
Hey, my first impression of this place is like this place used to be really huge to me.
Uh-huh.
When I used to come here as a kid. I mean, it's like,
Right.
but now it's so small and where the screen.
Right.
Well, I remember we used to have curtains. We used to
Mm-hmm.
have curtains up
Mm-hmm.
there real bad.
Right. Right.
And I remember both of the exits and stuff.
Right.
And it's really small. I mean, it's like it slopes down. I remember the
Yeah,
chairs, but
yeah,
it just, when I was a kid, it just seemed to be so huge.
And we always had, walking through the aisles there all
Yeah.
the time. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
Through the aisle.
But with it being this small, I'm like, where were the aisles? We did have a center aisle, though, didn't they?
Right. Right.
They had a center aisle.
Right.
Did they have a side aisle?
Yes. Single inside.
Yeah.
And then the theater was up there. I ran the projection booth up there.
Right, but like when we came in, the projection booth was like in the lobby. It was like the window was
upstairs,
in the lobby.
yeah.
Though, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a balcony.
Right. Me and Bobby used to come up there all the time.
Right, so the balcony, I guess, was
Sideways going on.
yeah, like right up there. And stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, like I said, to me, this place was really huge.
Yeah.
Even the balcony, as I can remember and stuff.
Yeah, the Roxy theater
Right.
and everything. No?
But when we were a kid, like y'all used to play them double features. And
Right.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So but when we was a kid, we would come here on a Sunday.
Right.
We would just like
Hang out.
just hang out. We would like hang out for the first two showings of the movie, and we wouldn't sit down and watch the movie until like the second showing.
Right.
But I always remember these two exits, and it would always be really dark.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, those exits would always like scare me.
Right. It's in the back, Go in the back. Had to go out to the back out there.
Right, and oops.
Watch that.
But I remember watching Godzilla's movie, and I used to always think that Godzilla lived behind that screen
Uh-huh.
because it had that silver screen. I think that screen.
Right.
I think that screen was like right up here.
Right. You're right.
And like this door, which you could walk behind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Me and Bobby used to do it all the time.
Yeah, right. And I remember, when you guys used to come with Dad, and y'all used to clean this place up and stuff.
That's right.
And sweep all the popcorn, like tons of popcorn.
All the trash and
trash
everything.
and stuff down here.
Yeah.
You guys would sweep it up, pick it up, and then you would wash it down.
Yeah.
And stuff with a hose.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this place. Okay. Only black, right? If I'm
Right.
not mistaken, the only black pharmacy.
That's right.
probably
Avery
in
Henry.
the county. In the county.
Avery Henry. And then we had had a jukebox there all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we had a nice time.
Yeah, but like I said, when we came here as kids,
Uh-huh.
it was like just coming here,
Having a
and
good
having
time.
a good time, and you couldn't do that at a theater today. You couldn't come as a kid and just run around and
Right.
hear and play and stuff, and then sit down
Mm-hmm.
after the second showing and then watch the
Right.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember, and the concession was so good. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Chico sticks.
Yeah.
All kinds
And
of
especially popcorn.
popcorn
Man.
and all kinds of drinks and
Sodas,
stuff and everything. And it was just a place where everybody gathered just to come and have
that's
fun
right.
every weekend.
Every weekend. Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
So now I do remember when we was a kid, and sometimes you would preview the movies,
Mm-hmm.
and we would get those movies like on a Thursday. wouldn't you?
Right.
On a Thursday, and I remember them being delivered by like a mailman or something.
No. The guy, he come in a big truck.
Yeah.
He'll drop my movies off.
Yeah, drop 'em off.
I'll check and make sure my movie is right.
Yeah.
That's playing, right?
Yeah.
I give him the okay sign, he gone.
Yeah.
I start the movie.
Yeah, and then you sometimes you would take me up there with you, send me across the street. What was the name of that cafe that was across the street?
Hamburger Cafe.
Yeah, okay.
Hamburger
And
Cafe.
we get a hot dog, hamburger, something, come back up, and you would screen the movies.
That's
But,
right.
So you would get a movie for that whole weekend,
That weekend, that's right. The whole weekend.
and then you had to. So how did that go when you got through screening the movies? When they got through playing here, did you like pack them back up.
Yeah, I had to pack them up,
Yeah.
take them downstairs, and set them at the door.
Yeah.
Wait on the guy to come pick them up.
You know what
He
was,
dropped some more off.
what was amazing about that, though, was those things would get dropped off at the door, and they would stay there, and nobody would bother them.
Thank you.
Nobody would touch them.
That's right.
I remember they came in this like hexagonal can,
Mm-hmm.
and they were really heavy. So did you have like 2 reels in there?
2, sometimes 3.
Sometimes 3 reels
Right.
in there.
Yeah, I had both hands. So I used to carry one at a time.
Yeah, because they were really
They
heavy
really
and
heavy.
stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. So did you ever bring girlfriends here or anything?
I did. I ain't telling no lie.
I brought a girlfriend here once.
Yeah.
I think, once or twice or something. I don't know. I don't remember. So, and Chico them used to come here.
Yeah.
My sister and
Dorothy Jean.
Dorothy Jean and her girl.
That's right.
You know, I remember this one time when they played the Poltergeist here.
Okay.
Not Poltergeist. But I
Poltergeist.
mean, what was that movie? That movie with the demon, the Exorcist.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Exorcist.
When the girl turned her head all the way around.
Right. And people were talking about that movie, and they were running out and leaving.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I used to come here and watch those old vampire flicks. They call them Hammer films. They were made in England and stuff.
Right.
And yeah,
right.
they had a lot of movies here. Like you played westerns here. I mean, everything played here. Blaxploitation. I remember seeing Vincent Price and Dr. Phibes, all these Dr. Phibes movies here.
Now the best one I remember was James Brown.
Which one was that?
He was on the stage. He was on the film. He's James Brown.
Oh, so it was just like a. Oh,
It's a movie.
So it was like they like recorded like a James Brown concert.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we y'all used to watch a lot of
Right,
concerts. They would record them.
Right.
And then they would play them. But didn't y'all have sometimes y'all would do that and have like a concert that was maybe somewhere else in the country.
Right.
And it was filmed, and then it would come, and people would come here. And watch
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a nice time.
Now I do remember too, also that y'all used to play some XXX movies here. at the theater. And y'all did those things like on like a Saturday night.
It'd be on Saturday night.
At midnight or
yeah,
something like that? Yeah.
When all the kids go home,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, and then used to have
Yes, adults.
And, yeah, but you know the thing about that is they would do some of the previews for those things while we were still here watching movies as a kid.
Oh man.
So, you know, and how much I can remember paying like 50 cents.
It used to be 25, then raised to 50.
Yeah.
Then went to 75, then went to $1.
Okay.
And
Yeah. And I mean that was like 50 cents for a double feature movie, and you could stand here and watch it as long as you wanted to.
And the movie always started on the weekend at 12 o'clock.
Yeah. 12 o'clock. Yeah. Right.
That's
At
right.
midday. Yeah.
Midday, 12
Yeah.
o'clock.
I used to just like my friend Robert Green. You know,
Yeah, I know Robert.
He
Little
used to
Robert.
always come here on a Sunday. And first we were like, well, we were kids, you know, but we were trying to meet girls and stuff. So we like dress up, put on heavy cologne, stuff like that. And then come
Old
down
school.
here. Yeah. You know, because he used to work at the taxi stand up there. So he would get off like right around 2 in the afternoon, and we would meet up and then come down this way. Yeah, this place was a lot of
A lot
fun.
of memory.
This place was a lot of fun.
That's right.
I mean, it was like fun. So and then I remember, but see, to me, this is where the theater where all the black people came.
That's right. That's right.
But, so, to me, this wasn't like a black theater. To me, this was just a theater.
Up there.
This was a theater where everybody went.
Right.
And it was never like conscious to me that this was a black theater and over on the other side of town was a white theater.
You talking about the Paramount.
Yeah, like the Paramount.
Yeah.
So when you conscious of that, you knew that, you know, like this was a black theater and.
Well, I knew somewhere to go.
Right.
On the weekend.
Right.
You know, once you got out of school and everything.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
So, but black people didn't really frequent the Paramount.
No. The reason why I went to the Paramount, you had to go in the back, go up the stairs.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't
Black
come through the
people.
front entrance. Black people had to go through the back and
That's right.
come up the stairs and then view movies in the balcony.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, okay. So that's how that works.
Yeah.
I remember seeing my first movie at the Paramount. It was like this old movie called Colossus. It was about this computer, if I can remember correctly, that kind of like went out of control or something. They couldn't keep control over it or something or whatever. But I went there thinking Colossus. I'm thinking that this movie is about some kind of monster or something or whatever. And when I got there, the movie was okay, but the atmosphere was totally different. It was like you had to sit down in your seats. You had to be still. You couldn't make any noise.
You couldn't stand up when you want to stand up.
I mean,
a holler out or something like
you
that.
had to be in the. That's the '70s. I still had to go sit in the balcony.
That's right.
And then it was like, plus it still was like, it just wasn't fun.
No.
So that was the only time that I ever went over there. And so I came back to our theater.
To the Roxy.
To the Roxy.
New Roxy Theater.
To the new Roxy. And when I say that we were running around and stuff like that, we still had a disciplinarian here, and that was Miss Bobby.
Thank you.
So she kept things in control.
Always walking the aisle.
Well, she was she on the
police force?
She was she was a policeman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first black woman.
The first black woman to be a policeman in Clarksdale?
That's right.
Okay, and she had like this leather paddle. I remember that.
Wore them blue jean skirt.
Yeah, she wore a blue jean skirt. Yeah. And if you got out of line, too far out of line, she would hit you with that paddle.
And she knew every child.
Oh, and she knew everybody. And she knew everybody.
Knew parents too.
Parents and everything. So, with you working here, with my dad working here, so I really couldn't come here and get out of control.
Get out of line.
Yeah, get out of line because I would get it back home too. But this was a fabulous place to come to have fun. People dated here. Parents came here with their kids. Like I say, they played all sorts of movies here, and it was everything. Whatever you could.
It's real nice.
And
somewhere to go.
Yeah, and I remember seeing all the Planet of the Apes movies originally here.
Yeah.
Whatever was out in theaters in America that day during the '70s, it played right here. Right here,
at all time.
All time. And I especially like what they call the blaxploitation films now with Pam Grier.
Right. That's it.
What was that karate guy name? The black guy?
Can't call his name.
I used to also watch him. The one guy that played in Enter the Dragon.
I know who you're talking about. Tall guy.
Yeah, who had a big afro and stuff. All of us kids wanted to be him and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. Fantastic
Yeah.
time in my life. It's like the fondest memories of my childhood.
Right. Especially here on Essequina.
Yeah, and this street, street, it was full of stuff. Like you had cafes, you had stores.
Pallet drugstore and all of them.
Yeah, you had a men's store down here and stuff.
Shankerman and all of them.
Sell
shoes and everything.
This was a booming avenue, Essequina Avenue.
Oh man, on Saturday night,
yeah.
No traffic, no walking.
Just walking, huh?
That's
Just
all.
traffic.
That's all.
Yeah. Clarksdale was a happening place back then.
Hey, I enjoy it.
Yeah. I can remember even like on the other street over there on Sunflower. I remember Mom and them saying Tina Turner used to play in places.
Right.
And stuff, and they used to go in.
Ike and Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. And
used to be at Wade Barbershop too.
Yeah,
they used to practice all the time.
That's right. Wade's Barbershop
That's
was
right
down there.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a bluesman. And Wade's a bluesman.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, is he in the blues museum over
here? Yeah, and then like Ike and Tina Turner and all. Yeah. Had a nice time.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great time. Yeah, like I said, especially like when you would take me and let me do those movies with you and stuff.
Man, you telling everything.
Well, nobody can sit and do anything about it.
No. It's over with now.
It's over now, but that was great.
Yeah.
But like I said, when I first came in here, I'm like, it's so small, but it's coming back to me now, like how it used to be and stuff, and like in theaters today, the projection booth is like right there. But that's something that somebody built.
Right.
But back when it was live, the projection booth was over top of the box office.
Right,
It was sitting on top of the box office.
Because, and you look outside the projection booth, you see the people walking and everything.
Right. You can see people walking on the street back there.
Yeah.
Great. It was fantastic.
Well,
I'm glad that somebody took it over and stuff. I can remember coming when I was in the Army, would come in the summertime. That was after they had closed and stuff, and the roof had fallen in and different things and stuff like that. But you and I, we're not the only people that have memories of this place, you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have fun memories of this place that are here still alive today.
Well, I'm gonna walk down and sit down now. I'm tired now.
Okay.
Old man get tired sometimes.
All right. Never remember this
Yeah,
stuff.
my brother.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Good time.
Yeah, it was great times here when I was a kid. Wonderful times. I loved it.
Right.
This is where we always wanted to go on the weekend.
On the weekend.
We didn't want to go any place else. Well, we didn't know any place else to go, really.
No.
You know, we always wanted to come here.
Right.
We always wanted to
Had a good time, too.
That's where all your friends were.
Right.
Yeah. This way everybody was.
Save your money.
Yeah.
Come to the theater.
Come to the theater.
That's
it
it.
was like this is where the whole black neighborhood congregated right here.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. It's been a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And I remember right over here used to be the concession stand.
Miss Bubba ran that too.
Yeah, she ran that too. And I think the bathrooms, were the bathrooms that way?
Yeah. No. Right down this way down here. Yeah.
It's all I remember is the concession stand.
All right then.
It was the concession stand when I came to see.
I forgot that lady then you sell tickets all the time when we come in.
I don't remember.
You been there wonder.
Yeah, you actually bought your ticket.
That's right.
You came inside.
That's right.
And I also I used to like to always pass by and see those posters outside because you always knew what was going to play.
Right.
And they always switched the posters out all the time. And so that was a great time.
Yeah. Well, good talking to you.
Yeah, brother.
My brother. Much love.
Much love. Thank you.
Take care. Oh, let an old man walk on down. Take my time. So all I got is time. Ooh, that's it. Thank you.
All right, Uncle and Dad.
Yes.
I want you guys to talk about Grandpa working here.
Okay. That's my daddy, A.C. Jones Sr. He got me the job here too. It was real good. And Daddy, I had a good daddy. Good daddy. He always worked.
Yeah, I always. This was just like I would just say like a part-time job.
That's it.
I mean, because he worked at
Quality cleaners.
he worked at the cleaners.
That's right.
What street was that on?
Right here.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
cleaner right
Yeah,
here.
that was
Right
the
here.
cleaner he
Right.
worked
It's
at.
right down
And
there.
then but he worked at another cleaner on. Was that Ashton?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Ashton.
Yeah,
right?
that's right,
His
that's right.
friend,
Right.
I don't remember the man's name.
Yeah.
So
What?
he had a lot of jobs. And then he worked for the city also.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so,
right.
well, that's what you had to do. I mean, back then, I don't think did he have like maybe an 8th grade education or something?
Yeah, somebody, and he was a sergeant in the army and everything.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
He served in the army.
He worked
he
with
was in the
engineers and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the Pacific during World War II.
Yeah.
And like most black men, when they got back, it wasn't a lot for them to do.
Right.
But they had to support their families. So I remember him having 3 jobs.
That's right.
I think they even had more than that. But I do remember him always getting you and Fleming, my other brother, and Curtis, and what y'all would clean this up like on Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, every night the movie was over with.
Yeah,
We
but
trying to clean it up.
Right, but you guys did like a major cleaning on Sunday night, didn't you?
That's right. I had to wash things down and
Yeah,
everything, wash the floors down and everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And,
Do the lobby and everything where
Right.
people walk at
But you know, I was small. I was just in the way. So I was just like, and you know, the popcorn piles would be so large. It would be like, for me, it was like swimming in popcorn because people didn't have trays, threw the trash on the floor.
Right.
And
Threw the cups on the floor and everything.
But you know, but that was I mean, for him to have to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Working all week,
Mm-hmm.
and then he did this on the weekends too.
Right.
You know, I mean, when did he not work?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But you know, I do. But I do remember him always sitting down with me on a Sunday evening and watching Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or we would watch some wildlife.
Now he used to love Western.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, and he went to the theaters a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the theaters a bunch. Him and his friend Jose.
Right.
Come here, like I said, this place was a place for everybody to come and relax.
Right.
And, but yeah, I mean, he was. I mean, for him to do this, I think it said a lot about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up behind people, picking up their trash,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. After they've been here at this movie.
Right.
You know, that speaks a lot about him. It speaks a lot about his character.
Right.
You know, a lot of times I don't think about that enough.
Yeah.
And you know, and a lot of times we don't give him thanks and gratification for what he had to go through. Because when I grew up, I really didn't ever think of myself as being poor. I didn't realize it. I didn't know it. But him and mother, it was like I just didn't realize it.
Hey, we had a good mother too.
Yeah.
Mary Frances Jones.
Yeah. And we never wanted for anything.
Never.
Fed, we had a roof over our head. And
Clothes on our back
clothes on
and
our
everything.
back. And it was partly due to him doing work like this.
Right.
In a place like this.
And our mother stood by him at all times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was he was a big part of this.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big part of this, and I thank him for it.
And I say this, I never seen my mother and father argue. Might have some little disagreement, but they never argue on the streets or nothing. They never argue in the house with us present.
But you know, I don't never remember her going to the movie theaters this year.
No, I never seen her go.
I never. Well, maybe she went with some friends and we didn't know.
But she was all right though, a good mama. Man.
Maybe I did notice her. She used to frequent some juke joints.
Yeah. It used to be with the lady called Al Monopoly and Miss Walker.
Yeah, but maybe they made that work.
Yeah, a little juke joint. But it's all good life though.
Yeah.
Good life. I had no problem. Yeah. Raised 7 kids. 7.
Oh yeah, there was 7 of us. Yeah.
That's right. Real nice.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's a wrap. We're done.
All right, good.